It is a beacon of light in the middle of a slum where these orphans and widows at one time who were trafficked, who had been sold as child brides, who had been prostitutes, have come, they've learned a skill, and they are now sustaining themselves, doing something they thoroughly enjoy. So Wiphan was started in Zambia in 2000 by Kunda Tumelo, who was the widow of my good friend Timothy. And in 2006, I felt an urge to go to Zambia to see really what was going on, and had an opportunity to go there, visit her. That started my personal involvement in Wiphan. In 2008, Wiphan USA was formed, and from that date to now, we have partnered with Zambians to care for orphans and widows.
I always am amazed about what we're able to accomplish in Zambia with a small little group in Roswell, Georgia. And you know, we all met essentially on the soccer fields where all of our kids were playing. And so ever since then, it's just been a group of people who know that there's so much that God has planned for this ministry in Africa.
Wiphan Care Ministries has been operating by a volunteer working board for the last almost 10 years. And they were getting to a point in their ministry where the CEO on the board was trying to decide, do I work on my full-time job today or do I work for Wiphan today? And the board challenged him, we need to find somebody who can learn all the things that you do as a CEO, as well as all the things that the board does to move us away from being a working board to more of an efficient leadership board. Within probably the first 2 weeks on the job, I was introduced to Ministry Ventures. And the opportunity gave me a platform to be able to reevaluate places in the ministry that needed a few more processes and a few more structures and places for them to grow and have improvement in. Ministry Ventures gave me the opportunity to speak into the board and help them to reevaluate areas for better growth.
When Colette came on board a year ago, it was providential that she also started Ministry Ventures at the same time. I have watched Colette go through the Ministry Ventures training, and Ministry Ventures give her a platform to be able to discuss with our board and our volunteers about different areas of the ministry that could be improved if we changed strategy or process.
There's been a couple things that, as part of Colette's homework, for example, of financial information that was needed, and then a committee system. And we have recently implemented a committee structure into our board so that our board meetings weren't as much of a working meeting as they probably used to be. You know, in the short amount of time that we've been doing that, we've already seen a tremendous amount of engagement and being able to accomplish certain tasks that we've all said that we've wanted to do for a while, but it's allowed us to stay a little bit more focused.
In an organization as small as Wiphan, many times you end up doing things just because it is expedient, and you really don't have time to step back and assess whether it is the most effective way to do things. With Colette's encouragement from Ministry Ventures, we have been able, as an organization, to just segment some of the areas that Ministry Ventures had talked about with her and trained her in to really make an improvement on how we communicated, what the expectations of our board members are, donor care, strategic planning. I am wildly enthusiastic about what she has been able to bring to the table at Wiphan because of the encouragement from Ministry Ventures.